In this profound and detailed episode, we take you on an extraordinary journey with Paul Williams, a man whose quest for spiritual understanding led him from the atheism of his youth through a deeply committed Christian faith and ultimately to finding peace and clarity in Islam. This episode not only chronicles Paul's personal journey, but also delves into the Islamic perspective of Jesus, providing a rich insight into how Muslims view and honor this revered prophet. Paul's story begins in Essex, east of London, where he grew up in a home that was Christian in name, but not necessarily in practice. This nominal Christian upbringing did not satisfy his deeper spiritual yearnings. His quest for meaning and truth led him to atheism in his late teens, followed by a dramatic turn towards Christianity in his early 20s, sparked by a powerful spiritual experience in a church in Islington, London. Paul describes how this unexpected encounter with a force he perceived as love set him on a path of religious exploration. He embraced Christianity with fervor, attending church regularly and wholeheartedly adopting the beliefs in Jesus as God, the Trinity, and the Incarnation. However, as he delved deeper into the Bible and Christian theology during his university studies, Paul began to encounter troubling inconsistencies and questions that challenged his faith. It was in these moments of doubt and exploration that Paul turned his attention to Islam, initially driven by a desire to understand the religion amid his growing Islamophobic sentiments post 9/11. His exploration led to visiting mosques, engaging in conversations with Muslims, and reading the Quran. In Islam, Paul discovered a portrayal of Jesus that resonated with his understanding of the historical Jesus, a prophet, a messenger of God, and a man of profound spirituality but not divine. This episode highlights how Islam honors Jesus, not as the Son of God or part of a divine trinity, but as a significant and respected prophet known in Arabic as Isa. Paul emphasizes that Muslims revere Jesus and hold his mother, Mary, Maryam, in high esteem, evidenced by an entire chapter of the Quran named after her. He explains that the Islamic view of Jesus aligns more closely with historical scholarship, which portrays Jesus as a Jewish prophet who preached monotheism, sincerity, and a deep love for God and neighbor. Paul's journey to Islam also involved grappling with Christian doctrines such as the Incarnation and the Atonement. He discusses how his study of the Bible and historical Jesus scholarship revealed to him that these doctrines were not taught by Jesus himself, but developed later in Christian history. This realization, coupled with Islam's monotheistic clarity and its reverence for Jesus as a prophet, led Paul to embrace Islam as the path that truly reflected the teachings of Jesus. In addition to theological reasons, Paul's conversion to Islam was influenced by his appreciation of the Prophet Muhammad's life and teachings. He speaks admirably of Muhammad's merciful treatment of his enemies during the conquest of Mecca, drawing parallels with biblical figures like Joseph. This example of mercy and forgiveness deeply resonated with Paul, further affirming his decision to convert to Islam. The episode also touches upon the current religious landscape in the West, particularly the decline of Christianity and the resilience of Islam among young Muslims in Britain and Europe. Paul discusses the comprehensive nature of Islam as a deen, a complete way of life that addresses spiritual, physical, mental, and social aspects of human existence. As the episode concludes, Paul extends a heartfelt message to Christians and those exploring faith. He encourages them to rediscover the teachings of Jesus through the lens of Islam, where Jesus is revered not as part of a divine trinity, but as a mighty prophet who preached the oneness of God. Paul's journey is a testament to the unending quest for spiritual truth and the profound peace and understanding one can find in Islam. Join us in this captivating episode of Blogging Theology, where Paul Williams shares his remarkable journey from atheism to Christianity to Islam, and discover the unique Islamic perspective on Jesus, a revered figure who bridges the worlds of Christianity and Islam.